Hello everybody, welcome to LT Gaming. My name is Tom and today we are taking a look at the top 5 total conversion mods for Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord. If you know this channel, you know we're absolutely no stranger to the game Bannerlord. I myself have made a ton of videos on the game, the mods for the game, as well as the multiplayer version. We've done a few co-op videos for that as well. So my confession to you guys is that I actually prefer playing the game completely modded, meaning a total conversion mods. And I'm going to cover some of these today, ones that I would recommend to you to try, as I know a lot of new players have come into Bannerlord recently with the actual release of the game. And I'd love to go through, show off some of the mods. And I thought it would be a great idea to go through these mods, see what they entail, see what features they have with them, and you can then decide for yourself if you want to embark on a modded playthrough of Bannerlord. And if you agree with the list, disagree with the list, let me know in the comments. And of course, feel free to like and subscribe as well. Let's jump into it. The Wheel of Time. The Wheel of Time mod is based upon a series of fantasy novels by Robert Jordan, which many people would be familiar with. I think they were finished by Brandon Sanderson. And this sets you into that world where there is a battle between the Dark One and the good guys, or the creator. And it has a magic system based upon the one power which flows from the true source, etc., etc. I won't get too heavy on the lore. If you are a fan of the books, you're going to love this mod, and if you don't know the books, you should go read them first of all, but you will also find something here in this mod. It has, I believe, around over 216 custom-made armors, 10 or more custom-made weapons. They have magical effects and offensive powers. 22 unique cultures with custom start locations, so you can start as a lowly commoner somewhere, or an Aiel warrior, which is one of the factions in the books. Also, you can be one of the Forsaken, which is one of the kind of bad guys, if you like. And there are also a ton of different troops from the series as well. And I just think it is a great full conversion mod. A lot of fun to be had. Now, I haven't played this mod for a while. I believe the last version of Bannerlord that it's compatible with is 1.71. So why am I featuring this? Well, I saw on the Discord that they are planning a big release within the next month. And I think this is going to be one that's going to explode all over YouTube when it does. So you can get ahead of the curve and be ready for it. I'm really looking forward to this update to see what it brings, and to see it kind of be compatible with the release version of Mount and Blade. Yeah, check it out. Hell of a lot of fun, and I'll keep you posted on the new update and feature it if needed. Realm of Thrones. The Realm of Thrones total conversion mod, you guessed it guys, it sets you into the world of Westeros and Essos from either whatever you're familiar with, the HBO series or the books. And this one is one I've made several videos on, and I'm a very big fan of. I'm a big fan of the lore anyway, the TV series and the books, and this throws you right into the mix of the conflict that's going on. You have all the characters that you would know, love, and recognize. You have the various factions, from the Dothraki hordes to the Watch at the Wall and the Wildlings. And you even have giants, and you can play as a giant as well. Like many total conversion mods, all new kingdoms, all new cultures, and a huge amount of different troops to kind of explore. So if you're looking for a new twist and you're a big fan of this series, I would highly recommend trying out Realm of Thrones. One of the really cool features I love about this one is you do have hordes of the whites roaming around north of the wall, and you can even encounter and fight the Night King as well. So it's super cool. You have giants, robber knights, Kingswood outlaws, loads of different custom wanderers as well. I would highly recommend checking this one out. It's a great piece of work. The Land of Sika. So this is a bit of a different one from the others. This mod sets you into this kind of mystical, magical, mysterious world with 8 new unique main factions and dozens of minor factions, and they all have a kind of a unique culture and history attached to them. There is a completely new brand new storyline where you are very much thrust into deciding the fate of the world. The cool thing about this mod is the kingdom systems, though. They've gotten rid of, the old system, and you don't need to destroy absolutely everyone and everything attached to a kingdom to wreck it. You can, take their provinces and they will diminish and disappear over time. And you also have a plethora of equipment and skills added in, so you can make kind of every character is unique in that sense. And the other thing I would mention is I feel like they've added a lot more emphasis on experience. So high tier soldiers are very useful and very powerful in this game, with a pretty cool loot system been added in as well. And the main number one feature of this one is that you can build your own settlement. And I mean build, not as in take over, but build anywhere you like. You can establish a village and upgrade over time to a castle and a town. So it really adds a good veneer to the game. There is a pet system. There is special kind of clans in this as well. I won't give it all away, but I would say dive into this one if you're looking for a completely different experience, as the Land of Sika definitely adds that. Check it out, guys. The Old Realms. So this one probably needs no introduction to anyone who is a Bannerlord player. I think everyone's seen videos and playthroughs where this mod sets you in the Warhammer universe. That should be a selling point enough in itself. It sets you in the time around Karl Franz's ascension to the throne, and you can encounter these kind of legendary characters, Karl Franz, Grimgor Ironhide, as well as lots of iconic locations as well. It is a true complete conversion. You have whole new factions, whole new units, whole new mechanics, such as spell casting and all sorts added in. I can highly recommend this one for people who are a fan of the series and people who have never even picked up or played anything with Warhammer in it. You will have a lot of fun. I have had a few issues over my times with getting this one to work smoothly, but it's definitely improved a lot since the early days. So I think now is a great time to jump in. And the number one thing about this mod is that the team are so dedicated and are always continuously updating. You can go onto their website and see, the monthly newsletter that they release with all the updates that they're working on. And it is compatible with the latest version of Bannerlord. I believe it's also now on Steam Workshop, so, nothing really to lose on this one. Very excited to see how this one keeps developing over time. But I love playing this one as like a vampire. You can build an army of undead. It's so cool. You should definitely check this one out. Eagle Rising. Dawn of an Empire. Now, I have made a bunch of videos on this mod. I firmly believe it is the best total conversion mod out there, And it's probably because I'm fascinated with Rome and Roman history and the kind of this era it's set in. You have the kind of Imperium factions, which are themed on Rome, which have completely unique troops, weaponry, and all the like. You have the Britannia have been converted into the Celts. So this is very much like the Gaulish Celts. Think Asterix and Obelix. I think there's even an item called Obelix Pants in the game. You have the Dryatics, who are based on Dacia. The Saka, who are based upon Scythians. And now you more recently have had Carthage added. And I believe the next factions, which are coming up soon, are the Greek factions. And then I believe the Parthians and Germanic tribes are on the roadmap to be delivered. So why do I love this mod? One, it's a total historical conversion and very faithfully done. Two, it is constantly updated and an extremely good and friendly Discord where you can ask things and kind of get responses and a lot of help with getting things to run if you have any problems. And thirdly, I find it very compatible with other mods as well. For example, one of my favorite mods to play with is serve as a soldier. And that's right, I can serve as a Roman legionary and live out my best life in the Roman Republic, essentially. Highly, highly recommend this mod, more so than any others. I think if you're going to try any mod, this is probably the one to try. The team are great, the mod is great. You should try it out. I can't say anything better than that, I think. And there we have it, LT Gamers. Top 5 mods you should try on Bannerlord. I can highly recommend all of them. I think anyone who downloads and gives any of them a shot is going to enjoy themselves. And in many ways, I think these mods surpass the vanilla game. That's at least the way I think about it and the way I prefer to play Bannerlord these days. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, that's up for debate. But yeah, check them out. Let me know in the comments what you think of my choices. Is there any I missed out? Is there any I should try? Just pop down below and let me know. Of course, if you've gotten this far, please consider liking and subscribing. We do a lot of Bannerlord content, but we also do a lot of other content. So you can always subscribe and check out some of the other videos we do as well. And that's it for this one. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye-bye now.